Welcome to part 2 of our 3-part Cornish pub crawl.
Taking Gav to the Rashleigh Inn.
Rashleigh Inn.
I have to reluctantly admit it has got a H in the middle of it, so it probably is Rashleigh in It's mind-bending that after just over an hour, we're down here in Cornwall. This would be a pig of a drive.
On the Cross River Ferry.
Having a pretty damn not bad day, to be honest.
Like a little adventure.
There's worse days in Peak World than this.
So we are in the Lugger, not the Lugger, as I first said, which is completely incorrect, in Polkerris.
Polruan.
Polkerris is the last place, sorry. Polruan. Okay. So we're walking down.
And this is the Rashleigh Inn.
What do we know about the Rashleigh Inn, Pete?
It's right on the beach.
It is exceptionally on the beach. So, to be fair, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Look at this view. Look how it reveals itself as you walk down as well. There's a lovely little beer garden in front. Yeah, it's stunning.
Now, does that meet your expectations of a beer garden?
Yeah, that's not bad, is it? Bloody hell. That's absolutely lovely. It's like a vision. Let's go see what it's like inside. This is the Rashleigh Inn. I still think it's a Rash because there's an H in it. So, Pete at that. What else we got, Pete?
Yes, please.
Move out of the way. So,
Definitely scrumpy.
yeah, it might be a bit early for the scrumpy. This is amazing. This is the view from the Rashleigh Inn Polkerris. There's Peter. All right, buddy.
Happily supping on his coke.
Enjoying his coke. But yeah, he's probably got the best beer garden view we've come across so far.
Now, I've taken Gav to the Rashleigh Inn.
Rashleigh Inn.
I have to reluctantly admit it has got a H in the middle of it, so it probably is Rashleigh in Polkerris.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can catch it from this angle.
I'm going
but,
to tick that up a bit. This is the best beer garden view I think I've ever seen. This is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. So, we're looking out on the coast. It's a sunny day. Bear in mind, this is still April. So, it's not like we're in the middle of summer. But this is just...
It feels like summer.
Stunning. Yeah, so it's picture postcard pretty, this place. Lovely. I can't even remember what I've ordered. I've got a pint of something lovely. But it's real ale. So beer. Trying to...
I've got Diet Coke.
Yeah, it's nice to have the tables turned. But yeah, lovely. So you've got to park at the top of the village and walk down because it's obviously just it's a one track down to the beach. But once you get here, the payback is amazing. So absolutely fantastic. Location.
Yeah. You just can't beat it. It's lovely.
Exactly.
Pub itself, nice, but it's the location that makes it.
Right. So say that again, Pete.
I basically said it's mind-bending that after just over an hour, we're down here in Cornwall. This would be a pig of a drive, and just over an hour, here we are, sat literally in a beer garden with the waves lapping behind us.
Yeah, and just to reinforce the point, there's the view that we've got. Okay. So we're at the Rashleigh Inn, and so we just come down the beach for a little bit of a walk. You can probably hear the sea in the background. I'm just going to show you the view again, and I'm sorry to keep going on about this, but it is lovely. It's absolutely lovely. So oh my god, thank you, Peter. Yeah, that's my resident annoying git. I was just getting all poetic and lyrical about the view, Peter.
Oh,
but,
I'm glad I kept the mood in the right. Well, this is different, isn't it?
Yeah, this is different.
Look at that.
Bloody hell.
In 200 yards, slide left.
I'm not going anywhere, love.
We are not going anywhere, love. So we're on on the ferry across from Fowey. That place is, but it looks lovely. What do you think, Pete?
This is new on me.
Yeah.
Again, it's fun, isn't it?
It's fantastic. We're on the Cross River Ferry.
Having a pretty damn not bad day, to be honest.
Like a little adventure.
There's worse days in Pete World than this.
What is the view of the Pete? Where are we going next?
This is Polruan,
Yeah.
and we are going to the Lugger.
The
Which is
Lugger.
right at the waterside. Lovely pub.
It's a view and a half, isn't it? Let's be fair. In the harbour rather, with the Lugger. So there's the Lugger Inn. And again, another lovely, lovely Cornish harbour view. What do you think, Pete? You've been here before, haven't you?
I've been here before.
Yeah, top tip this one. So in the Lugger Inn, it's very, very nice. Well, Pete, I'm just doing a bit of a scenic shot. Are you going to spoil it, obviously? It's lovely. And this teeny tiny, very quaint beer garden has got a view again, which is lovely, isn't it? Fair play.
Where are we then, Mr. Johns?
So we are in the Lugger, not the Luger, as I first said, which is completely incorrect, in Polkerris.
Polruan.
Polruan. Polkerris was the last place, sorry. Polruan, which is another bleeding quaint Cornish seaside town.
Yeah.
Again, beautiful to die for. You can probably see behind us a harbour. We put some footage up earlier on. Lovely little pub. Obviously, same this part of a very nautical theme. Nice beer. I've got a pint of Cornish best for the bar heads.
And I've got a J2O and lemonade, just to mix it up a bit.
Oh, deep drive. Deep driving. That's a shame. So
Don't rub it in.
yeah, but lovely little pub. You can imagine this is going to be absolutely jammed in the summer because it's so bleeding quaint. It's lovely. There's a little clutch in there. I've put that on the camera as well. Peter's had a chat with the barmaid. Yeah, well, what's not to like? This place is stunning.
Yeah, location's the main thing with this pub.
Okay.
It's right on the harbour side. Beautiful spot. You know, it'd be nice to sit on the wall there. But we found a beer garden. We got all to ourselves, and yeah.
Beer garden's a bit of a misnomer. It's about 8 foot by 6. But still lovely, isn't it? Fair play.
Well, we're sat. We're outside.
Yeah, fantastic. So you been here before?
Yeah.
No. New one for me, obviously. So, but yeah,
Yeah, location.
Definitely worth the effort.
It's a winner. The pub itself, nice. Nothing wrong with it at all. Quite nautical and quaint and comfortable. But
one observation: a lot of places we go to are an effort to get to, and that's kind of the point, really. If you make the effort, you get the reward. You know, it's not like going around a city centre pub called. You know, we did Shaftesbury. Shaftesbury was lovely, but all the pubs close together. These are a drive, a car park, a walk down the hill. When you get the breath, so the view kind of takes your breath away. Yeah,
work versus reward.
yeah.
Okay with me?
Definitely, I would thoroughly recommend any sort of tour of the pubs that we're doing today. They're all stunning.
Oh, it's a lovely part of the world. Nice people. I haven't met a single not nice person yet.
God, people everywhere we go, people are so nice and friendly and interested as well. You know, when you go, what are you doing? We go pub nerds, and everybody wants to tell you about their pub, which is fantastic. Yeah, would definitely recommend.
So I just thought we'd take some footage of us travelling through the Cornish countryside, the incredibly narrow lanes, etc. How are we finding driving, Pete?
Not as narrow as the ones earlier with the grass on them.
No, that's true. At least you're not getting pushed into the verge. So yeah, it's rural. But you know, this is the price we're willing to pay for FlightPub.
We go through this so you don't have to.
Well, yeah, we do this so you don't have to. I do like that. That's very good. So, house on the proms. Kind of speaks for itself, I suppose, Pete.
Yeah. That's what it says on the tin.
That's what it says on the tin. Wow. Well, you're not seeing him. Behind me is the lovely view of the harbour. And there's the 3 pilchards over there, which we'll be going to later. So this is the cliffs of Polperro. Again, what a view. There, back round. That's the village. I mean, that's stunning it. Local lads jumping in out the harbour. Peter risking life and limb, fair play. But yeah, it's absolute picture postcard stuff. So behind me, you can't quite see it, there's the Blue Peter. That's where we're going to go now for a couple of beers.
Coming up in part 3 of our Cornish pub crawl.
This is a spiritual moment for me, buddy. We're going into...
Kevin and
Anita.
Anita. Now Kevin has a brewery. How cool is that? So here we are on the Blue Peter, and the question is it haunted?
Is it haunted? We're back in the warm bosom embrace.
We are treated like we've been living here forever.
It's the end of the night. We've had hugs off strangers who are now our besties, and I love it. We're going to have to bid farewell to Polperro, my favourite place on earth.
Yeah, I can understand why. We had a great night last night.
I was with cats with two heads, you know, and all weird stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want a cat with two heads in their life?
That seems to have gone now. It's been replaced by a hotel. I can't imagine why.
Thank you for watching FlightPub. Join us for part 3 of our tour of Cornwall and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.